Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to a timeless Justice for Scorpio reading. Bear in mind a few little details while we get ready for the reading. More or less, something within the title intrigued you enough to come in to this reading to see whether or not there is anything here for you. Bear in mind that Justice is a force field that is merciless, and if it's merciful or either or, it is individual. Okay. I'm stressing that because this is a general collective reading. More or less, chances are your emotions may be triggered. In being triggered, you might not like me, the interpreter of these energies. However, as much as I am adept at not taking it personal to you not liking this reading, it is for the next person and also for you, the person that does not like it. So just keep that in mind. And while you do that, use your discernment as well within the reading to take all of that which belongs to you and leave the rest behind as you would leave the reading behind. For this is not a one-to-one reading that you have chosen to have with me. It is, however, a general collective insight that I'm using as an opportunity to share with you. Okay? So, Justice for Scorpio, however, whomever. Please remember that I am 7th, Master 7th. I read these energies for you. If you'd like to know in a little bit more detail who she is, what I'm all about, her details can be found in the description box below. For a little bit of clarity, I am a master healer that provides remote wellness and tarot intuitive insights such as this. Oh boy. Alright, Scorpio. You are so overly exhausted and emotionally tired that you really want to sleep. You want to sleep long enough for all those problems to go wash away. Logically, you know that's impossible and that won't happen. But boy, do you wish you could. Music will help you. Someone hasn't listened to music that they've listened to for ages. They haven't listened to music in a while. It's like something within, there's a disconnect with you, with possibly you and music. Okay. Music was your ticket of nirvana, of feeling good. Maybe it was also the group Nirvana, as I'm getting a ringing in the ear. Cute. All right, look at that. The ringing of the ear comes through the Chariot. All right, there's a lot of truth to that. There's a lot of truth for you, Scorpio, that you may not really understand how music really is like drool for your subconscious. Your subconscious is like, oh, give me more, give me more, give me more, give me more. Consciousness, please, select music, Oh, music, music, yes. People ask me all the time, are you an actress? No, but you're telling me I should be one. Alright, so, sleep. Alright, the Chariot card is also for me the Chariot of go your ass to fucking bed. You have work to do. Alright, you have astrological work to do. Not in the niche of astrology, okay? It has nothing to do with the zodiac signs, but you do have astrological work to do. Get your ass to bed. Get your ass to bed, Scorpio. Sleep. All right. Someone is being beckoned over to in the sleep world. Your spirit team misses you. Alright. Lots of interesting visions, lots of interesting fantasyism, lots of pivoting and changing in regards to what you think work is and what it probably shows up as an opportunity to take or not. It's a lot of like, huh? All right. What? All right, fine. But how? All right, whatever. It's you're going with this fucking flow, and it's nice. At the same time, it's fucking exhausting and challenging because money is being money is the issue. Okay, wondering who is and what is responsible for the issue around money, whatever that is. Enough money, everyone can probably use a little bit more money. What does it mean to politicize the law and order, to have equal assets and be shareholders to this money, whether it's how you're going to pay the bill next month, how you're going to get out of paycheck to paycheck, how you're going to get out of salary and pivot into something that you want to do for yourself. How can you be taken more seriously in regards to what you can put your time, focus, and money on. And, all the people that do depend on you in the moment of those decisions. It's not something that you forget. It's actually an overload and keeps you pushing, keeps you going, and keeps you motivated and always burning with vigor, to say the least, okay? But there's a lot of people involved in being the reason as to why you can't get into an alignment with this current ultimate salvation or ticket to nirvana, okay? I think a great cheat code, though, if you're having this issue with people, is that you can outwit them. You can totally outwit these people. Outwit them with paying attention to your consciousness, meditation. Yep, paying attention to your consciousness. You have the sword of truth. You have the handle of things. And once you understand how you can anoint that handling control of the things that you do know and have, oh boy, you are off to the motherfucking races. C'est la vie issues. And hello, the king and the emperor. I know the emperor's not here, but the king is definitely looking and aiming for that emperor position. I'll tell you that much. This energy is willing to win. And no matter how small they need to make themselves seem, they know they're not small. You're not small. You know you are not small. High Priestess is the energy that you're following something. You're following that calling of the chariot that came out in the beginning, which more or less looks like this, okay? And how it's calling you, it's asking you to understand all the variables of people, all the bullshit of the whole entire story that's in your way while you're trying to figure out what is for you and what is not. What is for you and what's not, okay? You're figuring all this shit out while these people are in the way of your truth, while all you have to do is kind of contemplate in moments of isolation. I didn't even realize that I turned the deck upside down. At the bottom of it, we have the Ten of Swords. So look at all this pain. This is a lot of, essentially, at the bottom of the deck saying, this is a lot. We have to, I just kind of saw the Two of Pentacles, not kind of. I saw the Two of Pentacles in the middle somewhere. And it's about, you'll feel condensed and pressure to make decisions that are ultimately going to loosen up the ends and bring you comfort, okay? At the same time, you're being asked to listen closely to what it means to vibrate with that of which it is what makes you you, and what entertains you, aka music, and allow it to shape the mysticism as to what you put so much work and focus on, and also love to do. You love being successfully an important person that people can trust. You don't really care for fame. That's not about fame. It's about comfort. You're also not an individual who goes out of their many possible ways here of creating self-routine and a self-care regimen that you really feel proud and equal with yourself. Interesting. Equal with yourself. God damn. All right, the Hermit energy. Okay, you are being called to listen out to Mother Nature. You're being called to listen to your intuition. You're being called to use your intuition wherever the fuck you go, not just in isolation and intended meditations. You can look intuition in the eye and seek answers. Okay. Music will help you. Scorpio. Truly. If you're stressed in the mind, then it's binaural beats. If you're unmotivated, get out of the bed. It's lyrical music that hits your soul and gets you the boogie and jive. Wow. So much wants to come out, but nothing has room to feel like it's safe enough to release yourself. And how dare you think that way? There is a secret of your knowing with your eyes closed. It's time to wake up and put yourself in a position of power, of movement. Whether that's movement of the mind, movement of the heart, or movement of the physical body. Justice is in your favor. You are moving. You're heeding the call. You're paying attention to the High Priestess via your focus on work, whatever you mean work to be. Anything. A working relationship, or working for money, work to get out of bed, work to take a shower, work to discipline and learn how to be a parent, how to be a good person, how to be a listening soul. Like, you put in your fucking work and you've been listening, and for that, justice is on the pursuit of your favor. The burning of the anticipatory outcome is part of the fight for you to realize that you had the control this whole entire time. It's just this story is going to be a long one to make you feel very proud at the end of being the one writing it. Look at that. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Love that. Be careful of chest issues, alright? You might be getting COVID-like symptoms. I'm not a spokesperson of Sekhmet energy. I'm going to tell you that we are in absolute fascination of letting you go to a CVS near you and get yourself some test. Nope. I'm not suggesting that, and that's not sarcasm. The attitudes. Ooh, yeah. Alright, Neptune, imagination, number 26. Okay. So your decisions about harmony, your decisions about equal reciprocity are also being tested and also being redefined via your imagination and then some. Alright. Your imagination of what you saw life to be is ironically very much coming alive right now, and it's throwing you the fuck off. All right, it's very much feeling alive while other things feel very lost and hidden, and they trigger sadness. There's an inevitable immense amount of joy that comes through this. Neptune is definitely giving me here another tune. All right, music, music, music. There's a lot of things happening around you that you are just not talking about with anyone, and it's kind of sad. It's a little bit sad if you feel like you don't have anyone, or you literally choose not to have anyone. That's not the sad part. If you make that conscious decision, that's your choice. But if you feel like you really need one and you don't see one, then that's the unfortunate part. The ether, I think, is working on changing for you for sure, if that's the case. Okay, there's no reason to think that because you have the power of amazing imagination and you can speak out of that zone and really give people a sense of ease and peace, that you're going to be left alone in this world. Like, it ain't gonna happen in regards to the eyes of Mother. She has other plans. Alright, Pisces intuition. Okay, your fast imagination and opportunities, again from the past, are slowly coming up. It's also proving your strength of intuition that you may have forgotten you achieved when you were younger. Life's distractions took you into places that, great that it took you where it took you, but at the same time it had secret intentions. Yeah. As the new moon comes up, and absolutely new chapters came into your life as of lately. If not, they're definitely in the realm to be seen at here in this 2025 timeline. 2025 is number 9. All right. And here, this whole year could be a shedding of new moons. Setting new intentions and just seeing the world react of those intentions that you placed, because the world is totally now ready to gift you the things that you've intended or desired. And then we have first quarter focus. So I think this is a great time for you to also get in line and get in a little bit of know-how, if you desire to, with your third eye and what it means to prevail and protect it. A Colgate or Crest, ain't it? I love triggering people with simple things. It's like, why do the small things matter? Oh, it fucking matters. One fuse box in the car not working could be a problem. Which is good. One spark plug in the engine not working could be an issue. One headlight not working could piss off the wrong cop. You know, it's like it affects you until it affects you. It's not your problem until it's your problem. Right? Yeah. Alright, so anyway. That's all that I have for you at this time, Scorpio. I'm wishing you a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space, and may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.